Hi, sweet family. Welcome to Sweet Honey's Naturals. Now, today I want us to discuss a very important herb, and then we are going to make a tea of this herb because it is daytime, and we are going to have a nice hot cup of tea. This herb that I'm talking about is so under the radar. You would never believe that it has so much benefits, because I've been drinking this tea for years. It's only after coming to America I could not find the right type. And the herb that I want us to discuss today is bay leaf. So today we are going to make some bay leaf tea. But I want to just discuss it first because I want to share a story with you. So about 17 or so years ago, I lived in St. Lucia. And this particular year, we did not have any money to buy a tree or anything like that. So I said, like, my ex-husband's family had property upon the hill, and on this property it had a lot of trees, and it had a lot of bay leaf trees. And where it was like really organic. It was nobody goes there, nothing like that. So it was awesome. So I picked the section I wanted for the tree and stuff like that. And then it gradually started to dry because we put it up as tree, decorated it, whatever. And then when it was time to take it down, I said, the Most High said that He gives us these things, herbs, for food and medicine. So I am going to drink this. If you smell the fresh bay leaf, it's awesome. The skin is really smooth. And if you squeeze it like this, you could get like all the volatile oils coming out and everything like that. And the smell, oh my gosh, the smell is something that y'all would never believe. The smell is awesome. So I said, if He gives us these things, I'm gonna keep the majority of these leaves. I'm just going to take them off the stems, and I can keep the majority of these leaves. I bag them in lots of Ziploc bags and stuff like that. And I used to drink that tea every day since then for a number of years. Every time, like when I ran out of the ones that I had, because subsequent to that I moved back to Barbados, so I took my bay leaves with me, and I used to drink that tea every day. So I said, it used to make such a great tea, because as I said, the smell and everything when it is boiling and you get the scent is awesome. So, but the thing about it, bay leaves is anti-inflammatory, it's antibacterial. It has so much vitamins and minerals. It has magnesium, it has iron, it has manganese. Not as much as the magnesium, but it has so much benefits. and it is good for so much things. I don't want this video to go on too long, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put right up there a lot of the benefits, because it's good for pain. I mean, like headaches, and if you have joint pains or anything like that, you can make a tea and you can put this bay leaf on your body. You know, obviously I use it internally too. You could use it internally. Is awesome tea. So these are my bay leaves here, right? And another thing that I do with the bay leaves as well, but these obviously wouldn't be as potent as the ones that I was telling you about, because I bought these from a Spanish store. So they're the most closest to what I know bay leaf is supposed to be. When I came here to America, I wanted to continue drinking my bay leaf. So I was, you know, a couple of months after I was married and all that, and I went to the supermarket and I saw, oh, bay leaf, oh, and I got so excited, I think. And I bought these things. When I opened the bag, there was no scent. There was nothing. I said, nah, these can't be bay leaf. Hello? These can't be bay leaf. So, so I said no. I don't know what these are, but these surely are bay leaves. So I just threw them away. And then after that too, I was looking for my bay leaves constantly. I was looking for my bay leaf. So till one day I saw some, and I got very excited because I said, these don't smell as potent as the ones that I know and I remember, but they have a smell of bay leaf. Actually, it's a quite nice smell too. I like it. You know, and as I say, it's good for wound healing too. It is good for the cardiovascular. It's good for digestion. It's good for so much things. So this is my bay leaf powder. So with the powder, you can take this powder and you can make capsules with it, because bay leaves are so good for you, and they help too to prevent certain cancers like breast cancer and stuff like that. So if you wanted like a preventative, something to prevent things, bay leaves is it. And the awesome thing about it is that it is a food, it is something that you put in your food, because for years I've been like cooking with bay leaf, and I would put bay leaf in my soup. I will put it in my stews. I will put it in my rice sometimes. I would, but obviously, because it is a hard leaf like this, you have to take them out. You can't leave them in. You just want the properties to go in there. And another thing that I do with it is that I put it, like if you're storing rice or anything like that, yeah, you could put a few bay leaves inside of your rice, and nothing would come in there. Insects do not like bay leaves at all. They don't like the smell. It's something about the bay leaves that they don't like. So if you wanted to use it as a bug repellent, it's a good bug repellent as well. You could diffuse it. If you had the essential oil, you could diffuse it in the home. It is awesome for a multitude of things. So we are going to make our tea. So I had some water here boiling. So let's just go over to the stove. So the way I would normally do it, I would just take like 4 or so of the bay leaves. That's like 2.5 cups of water there. I'll take, and these are all broken up, so I just put a couple. How much is that? So I put like 4 of the bay leaves in there. What am I doing? And then I would let this boil up for like 15 minutes or so. Yeah, I will let it boil for like 15 minutes or so. So we're gonna let that boil for a little bit and we will be right back. But in the meantime, what we can do while this is boiling, we can look at some more of the benefits, because it is a sleep aid as well. It fights infections. It's good for muscle pain. I think I said that earlier. And it helps with stomach ulcers. And another thing that I did not even know is good for the eyesight, because of it contains the beta carotene, which is like the vitamin A, so it's good for the eyesight. So I need to start drinking more of this more often, because I don't drink it as often as I did before. So, but it has iron, it has the B vitamins, it has vitamin C. But I know when I was growing up, I used to hear that my mom ulcers, and I said this would have been a perfect tea for her, because it just helps with all of those things. Get this herb inside your regimen, right? Try to get it inside your regimen, trust me. But anyway, we are gonna let that steep for like 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna let it sit, and then I'll be right back. All right, is basically our bay leaf tea. When we let it sit longer, it's going to get darker than this. It's going to be way darker. So what I am going to do, I'm going to put a little bit of honey, not a lot. You don't even have this tea is such an excellent tea. You don't even have to let you don't even have to put any honey in it. So, and then yeah, you really don't. So this is our tea, and for those of you that are with me a lot, let me put this there. For those of you that are with me a lot on my channel know how I love my teas, and I rant and rave about my teas. Might still be a little hot, but let me taste it. Yeah, it's hot, but it is good. This is so good. This is so good. It's unbelievable. But it is hot. But what I was telling you too about the powder, you know, if you want to just use this as preventative measures, because just remember, if it is made, if you make this in a tincture or something like that, or tea, these things get right into your system. If you wanted like something preventative, you can just put these in a capsule and take the capsules every day. And this tea, you can drink 2 or 3 cups of this tea daily, and it would be a preventative measure, because prevention is better than cure. So let's prevent things. So for those of you that enjoyed this little morning tea and talk, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you will take advantage of this herb, because I mean, it has such great benefits. How can you not? So if you like this content and you want to see more content like this and my style, send me a comment and consider liking the video and subscribing and all those things, because that's what's gonna push these things out to more people. Because in the times that we live in now, we need to prevent things. We need to do stuff to prevent things. Have an awesome day, and continue to let your light shine and spread the love. Once again, for those of you that are here for the first time, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back, and thank you so much for stopping back. All right, so you have a great day. Bye.